What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Kestrel gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about the changes that Kestrel received in the Mad Mercenaries mid-season update. So let's head over and check it out. So as you can see here with Kestrel, she received some improvements to her drones in a previous update. And with what they did here was kind of revert some of those changes. So they lowered the blast radius of the Halo drones from 8 meters down to 6 meters. So let's look at Kestrel as a whole, and then we'll kick it back up top. So Kestrel currently has a speed of 3, a toughness of 2, which gives her a baseline toughness. She has access to assault rifles and submachine guns. She has access to stems and also bounce grenades. Right out of the gate, she has the P12K and the Kukri for secondary and melees. She has the Halo drones, of course, as the primary ability, and the Legends contract is her passive ability. And then the perk set that she has access to currently is Legendary, Gadgeteer, and Shredder rounds, Epic, Stalker, Quick Hands, and Energized, and Rare, Evade, Blaster, and Life Drain. So for Kestrel, she's still a very strong rogue. You know, before they made these changes forever ago, right, we had basically what we have now, more or less, right? But it did 45 damage per drone, and it had a 6 meter explosion radius because Kestrel was strong for so long. Now, the reason why I felt like Kestrel was strong for so long was a little bit different than the developers at the time thought Kestrel was so strong. Kestrel was strong back in the day because she had access to the Riptide, which was a broken weapon, the Knight, which has been very, very good and very reliable for a very long time now. She has access to the Halo drones. She had access to 2 stem shots that allowed her to do everything that she needed to do. And then whenever she hit the Runway briefcase, she was rewarded an additional stem. And this was around the time that Runway was released, and she kind of was more prevalent in games than she currently is. And this was before the perk rework and all that stuff. The reason that Kestrel was broken then was because of the Riptide, was because of the stems, was because of a lot of these other outlying factors. And then she kind of existed in that terrible spot for a very, very long time. Then they decided that they wanted to revert these changes. They put the blast radius back up to 8 meters. They increased the explosion damage to 65 damage. And then she became a problem again. To me personally, the way that I play Rogue Company and the way that I enjoy playing Rogue Company as a whole, I would rather it have a larger explosion radius with the way that her ability currently works and do less damage. Because if you're able to get the drones to go off and do some damage to a target, whether it's like fringe damage or if it's direct hits or whatever, then you're still going to be able to capitalize on that situation. Whenever you make the radius of it so small like it currently is, even though it's doing high damage output, it still feels like a very contained burst of damage where you may get benefits out of it and then you may not get benefits out of it. And that's kind of where I lie. I would rather it to be a larger explosion radius to do less damage so that whenever you do engage the enemy that are hit by it, you do get the benefits of that. You do reap the rewards of being able to place your drone somewhat close to where the enemies are. If you get it down with the drones, fine, so be it. It is what it is. But if you're able to hit one person for 45 damage, that's a significant amount of damage. That gives you, a huge advantage whenever you engage with them in a gunfight. And I feel like that's something that kind of has gone away. And I think that for my play style, the way that I like to enjoy Kestrel, I think that it sucks because she's still a viable character. I still feel that there's other things wrong with her other than her ability. But I do feel like that with the way that I play her, it just doesn't sit right with me. And I know that I may be in the minority of that, and that is perfectly fine. I know that there's very useful and clever ways that people have learned how to use Kestrel's drones with the smaller explosion radius, and great for those guys. It is really good whenever you are, hitting someone on small cover, or you're able to aim it around cover, or you're able to do this or able to do that. But to me, I would like to use it as something that is a little bit more aggressive as opposed to with the smaller explosion radius. I find myself using it as more of a defensive type weapon where I shoot it in doorways as like a deterrent for at least until the duration of it lasts. And it lasts a pretty decent while. So it is really, really good for that. And I'm able to use that to my advantage and kind of maneuver around my targets. I still feel like the major problem with Kestrel is the perks that she has access to. With them nerfing the gadgets as much as they nerf the gadgets, which I'm okay with. You know, gadget spam was a huge problem in Rogue Company. But with them nerfing the gadgets the way that they did, the stems inevitably got hit with a very, very hard nerf, because having access to 2 of those and being able to successfully run 2 of those and to have one in your pocket almost anytime you ever needed one was huge for characters like Kestrel. Now that she doesn't have access to 2 of them, the rare version of Life Drain doesn't feel like it substitute enough in place of that second stem. It's not something that you can stem when you're out of combat, not get the healing boost, but get that speed boost. Like, there's a lot of things that stem actually does behind the scenes that a lot of people liked, and they used it in their playstyle that Life Drain doesn't do. You know, Life Drain heals you for 20 whenever you down someone, but it doesn't give you the ability to get that speed boost, to get that instant health regeneration starting. It doesn't give you any of that stuff. So the stems are like a worse version of Life Drain. I would be perfectly fine if they removed stems from her character completely and gave her some other, non-lethal gadget that we desperately need, whether it be tear gas, EMP grenades, or something like that in the game, and then give her a higher HP perk. I think that Gadgeteer cooling it down by 15%, then if you upgrade the stems all the way so that you get an additional 10% on top of that, does give you stems more often. But whenever you are investing your economy, into the game and into what you need to be successful, I feel like a lot of people aren't prioritizing Gadgeteer, and I feel like a lot of people aren't prioritizing the upgrade that you get with the stems, because you just don't see it. I don't do it. I would much rather have something else that's more beneficial, like Quick Hands, like Life Drain, like Evade, that gives you that immediate effect, as opposed to, well, I'm going to invest in something that will help at some point in the match. I can't calculate how much it's going to help, because I'm not sure, but it is going to help at some point. I would rather have those immediate benefits. And I feel like that is a lot of the mentality of a lot of the player base. They want those immediate results. That's why Life Drain is such a huge perk. That's why Replenish is such a huge perk and such a popular perk, because you want those immediate benefits. If you buy Quick Hands that increase your reload speed and reload while sprinting speed, then that's great. But that's not immediate benefits. That's benefits when you're reloading your weapon. Something that you do. Some people do it a lot more. I'm guilty of that. But it's something that's not an immediate effect. When you get it down, you get an immediate effect with Life Drain and with Replenish. So I feel like that falls into that area where they could use some things to kind of buffer up a little bit. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that the Kestrel nerf was warranted? How would you have liked to see her addressed or changed? Would you prefer a larger blast radius with lower damage, or a smaller blast radius with higher damage? Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
A lot.
As they should.
I want to know who the fuck ran him over, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm dead.
I know, I saw that shit.
Oh, me too.
Damn it. Alright, man.
Dude, what the fuck, man? They're all in the mid. Like, literally. All of them are in the mid. Umbra, why are you walking backwards?
Where's he? Help me!
I was trying to get there, man. I'm running.
No, this motherfucker's standing over here next to me. Like, just standing there, dude.
He stays walking back.
There's another one behind the...
Help me! I'm coming, man. I'm sorry. Damn. That sucked.
Bullshit.
It's okay. I've
Sniper's at the back.
Ow, dude, it wasn't even red.
45 seconds remaining.
Not on my watch.
I'm trying to keep their attention. They're both here. They're running back.
30 seconds
Oh, little dude.
She's right here.
spotted.
I'm reloading. I'm sorry.
She's on this back cover right here.
Enemies have been
Let me do that.
Oh. Well, I got one down. Saints moving over here.
Sniper's in the back.
Yeah, I just got hit. Oh, god damn it. Things rolling up on the side.
We traded. I'm safe.
Dying's easy.
I downed her right over
Someone's
there.
moving up on the left over here.
Yeah.
I saw someone running.
We've destroyed the enemy force. Nice.
No, no.
Let's get you out of here.
How they handle this.
Ah, damn it! That's gonna fucking kill us all.
I don't know why, but you sounded
Just
like
got flash.
I just downed.
They're healing.
They're in this room.
Right there, yep.
One
Yeah.
enemy left.
I was
Is it
just trying
running
to
out?
throw some
Running
barbed
out?
wire up there. We'll try to trap him inside.
Do something useful.
Oh shit.
I won't forget this.
Somebody
Excuse
just
me.
threw something from over here.
Moving
I see
like
him
a
in the
G
middle.
unit.
He's trying to get the pick. Ah!
We dance by the fire.
Well, safe to say I got my fucking Kestrel video finally.
Yeah.
Stressful.
As you yell about the trip mines. Dude, I hate trip mines, so
Dude,
I get it.
it was bad. Every corner had fucking trip mines on them.
What was
It
y'all
really was
game?
that bad.
What was y'all's game mode?
Dodgeball.
Yeah, dodgeball.
Uh,
Like,